What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nisa Ita back with another seafood boil. Today I have my husband with me, as you can see. I just finished cooking everything, all the sauces and everything. Yeah, as always, you know, I live in a big house. There's gonna be background noises. If you don't like it, there's plenty of other mukbangers that you can enjoy watching. But as for me and my videos, I have a big family. I can't help it. If I want to do videos and upload and all that, it's gonna be the way it is. So you like it? That's okay. That's cool. Thumbs up. Keep watching. But if not, then you know it's okay. I understand. Most people like to hear you eat. But that's why they have ASMRs. So there's that. Today, what did y'all show them already?
I showed them this plate.
Okay.
You guys see corn, potato, boiled egg. I got the sausage. Not yet. And then we got the cucumber. Not yet. And then the lemon. And of course you got the shrimp. And then we got the mussels. The mussels. And then we got the no, that's the other one, huh? I am not a cook. But anyways, this guy. And then boom, it looks like a baked potato, yo. Yeah.
That's what we all have today. I made the garlic butter onion sauce here. You see it. And then today I actually finally made. I didn't have another glass bowl. Sorry, I guess. But I made. My brother helped me make. I spilled it. Dame Dash's butter sauce. So that's what that is. Sorry, I can't really show you guys, but that's what it is, and I'm gonna be trying that for the first time. So I feel like it could be more back. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to keep bending down for you guys just to see me. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yes.
Sorry. Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this food. Bless this food and nurture our body. Forgive us for our sins. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everybody. And thank you for this life we live in. And be with everybody we praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Okay, yes. Let's eat. I'm so hungry.
I can do a prayer like my dad, man. I mean, no disrespect, but man, food's usually cold by the time he's done praying, man. You just gotta throw everybody in there.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna eat my sauce right now for a little bit, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, love.
Yeah, right there works.
Sauce right here.
I don't want you all over the place too. That works.
I think the main part I like about the butter sauces is the garlic. I love garlic.
Alright, who stole my shrimp? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Did I?
I was supposed to pray
Oh.
and then eat, but then
It tastes a whole lot better.
yeah.
I was cooking it and I kept trying it, like taking with little taste tests, and something was not. It was off about it.
Wasn't clicking right.
Yeah, it wasn't to my taste bud standards. But now that I'm eating it, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's happening to you guys where you're at or what, but here in Tucson, the stores have been out of the Old Bay seasoning, or the original seafood seasoning. I've been trying to find it like everywhere. I've been to Food City, I've been to Fry's, I've been to Walmart. Yeah, if you say Food City, you gotta say it like that. Food City. But yeah, I couldn't find it nowhere. And then today, I just happened to get lucky. And first I got upset because I was talking to my husband and I got upset. I was like, oh, they don't have no freaking salt, no Old Bay. I was like, where the hell is it at? Then I happened to look to the side of my eye and I seen a big yellow container, and it's
It's
not
a
the
big
little.
container.
It's not the little container. It's a big medium sized one container. I was like, oh yeah, it's like
I like how
freaking
you say
awesome.
that.
I was so happy.
Big, medium size.
And then I grabbed one, and he goes, "Don't just grab one, just grab two, because you don't know if they're gonna go
Yeah.
out again." So I grabbed two. Is it spicy?
Not up there, but it's it lets you know.
Oh yeah.
Some Mexican lady mistaken me for a Hispanic again today.
Oh, was that old lady that was talking to
Yeah,
you?
she had just her nose exposed.
Okay. Sorry. It's okay.
Yeah, she had her nose exposed, and she's like, da 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 da. I'm like, sorry, it's English only.
Everybody's like everywhere he goes when he's by himself. He's always getting mistaken for a Mexican,
Yeah.
but he's just a Navajo.
Don't that look Mexican? I mean, don't that look Mexican? Yeah, especially this one. Anyways, so this stuff is awesome, man.
This is a good sized piece of paper. When I first, what is it? I first met him or second time I met him?
I don't know if it was the first.
The first time I met my father-in-law.
Oh yeah.
We went out to go eat, and I used like maybe
Maybe
about three napkins,
to be safe.
and
Maybe more, maybe less, but 3 is a good number.
and towards the end of the meal, I used about four,
In
and
total.
he
all
goes,
like this, like it up.
yeah, yeah. Anyways,
Like normal people do. Yeah.
normal people do that.
What? No,
Oh, the pumped up- oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant referring to your dad.
Nah, you just got to talk about that. Anyways.
But so my napkins were like that, and his napkin, he goes, look, pulled it out, everything, unfolded it, everything. He's like,
oh, nice.
I use this through my whole meal, one napkin.
Just the one. Yeah.
I was like, okay, and then he goes, look how much you used. I was like, man.
Whoa.
So every time I use napkins now, it's a trigger for me, and
You
I
get something to you, huh?
yeah, I try to make the most use of one napkin, I guess. So yeah, that's why I when he got me the paper, I was like, it clicked to me. That whole day clicked to me.
I am
Popped
his
up.
son, so that's kind of how I roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of teases me about it every now and then when he remembers. But yeah. Excuse me if I'm like stuttering, I guess. What is stuttering?
Nervous,
Yeah, I'm just really nervous. Like I said, it's been a while since I posted a video.
Clock went around a couple times.
Yeah.
A little bit more after that. Maybe add in another one and then some more and then people is
Yeah. So last video I did was the 10 tacos 10 minutes challenge.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. I still want to do that, but I'm scared, nervous.
So
I don't want to embarrass anybody else. I'm just kidding.
in that video, somebody had commented saying that I should have my husband in my videos more often. So I asked him kindly if he would do video with me, and here he is.
That's how I respond nicely. Thanks a lot.
It's
It's all good, man. I was camera shy for a minute at first. Before she turned the play button on or whatever. She was more nervous than me. I'm over here just, she's like, oh, not yet.
That's because my brother was in here.
I'm like, can you please push the button? You're making me nervous just sitting there.
My oldest brother was here, and
Oh,
I don't know, he just made me nervous, really nervous.
that familiar face kind of thing.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, that is man. Oh, I haven't tried the other one yet.
Which one?
The new
Oh no,
one.
I was gonna try it right now too. Try it with the itty bitty shrimp. Bitty bitty shrimp.
I gotta make my food hop out because I want to touch the plate and then touch the plate. Not touch the plate, but drip at a certain location.
Just gonna try it with no lemon. This one, I made it exactly to how he makes it, and it's really like pasty. The bottom is really pasty, and
Actually,
And-
I like the texture. Yeah, it's good.
in B Love sauce, she puts a lot of liquid in there. Well, she recommends it's optional. So I've always been putting a lot of liquids in my my butter sauce, and this one is just like mainly butter, like legit butter, just butter and garlic, onion, and whatever else he puts in there.
I watched a couple videos where the where the guys spend all day trying to stack the rocks. I see how high. That's about it.
Put sauce on top.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Wait. Okay.
Okay, so the onions are I don't really care for it. I mean, the onions are good, but it's just a little bit too cooked for me. With Beloved sauce, I mean with the sauce that I've piggybacked off of was Beloved sauce. So when I do my onions, I kind of do it like hers. I just let them boil without sauteing them. Dang Dash, he sautés his onions before he puts his garlic and butter and all the rest of the stuff in there. So I think that's what the main thing is that's throwing me off balance. Because like when I think about sauteed onions, I'm thinking about like steak or like
Salisbury
garni.
steak.
When we cook the onions like that, we cook it with like carne asada with tomatoes, onions, and peppers or whatever. But yeah, it's good, and then the heat to that is on a level 8.
All right, 1 to 10.
Yeah, but it's kind of spicy. It's
It is.
spicier than that one.
The texture is pretty good though. I like the texture.
What are you doing?
I'm having fun over here.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's good, but like I said, the onions are just throwing me off. It's not to my liking, I guess. But this is hitting.
Here, let me give you a hand.
This one's good right here. I love this one.
Can you pass me some juice?
Yes, sir. This one?
That don't matter. You know you're in Tucson when you got the QT truck. Wow, ain't QT like everywhere?
Yeah, but I gotta be careful with the logo because I don't know if
Oh.
they'll get mad at me.
They got the foam cup. Foam cup.
I got my Mellows.
Milos? Is it Milos or Melos?
Mellows, or
Melos.
Mellows, I don't know.
M-I-L-O-S.
I got some tea. Some bomb ass tea. This is that one's a bigger logo than,
Yeah, it's a
so,
and the local one or local?
yeah. I don't think they're local.
It's crazy when you travel. Certain places only sell certain sizes.
Yeah. What was it in Mexico? New Mexico, when we first went out to New Mexico,
The
We
they only
stopped
go
at
to
a-
a large, not an extra large.
yeah, we stopped at a Circle K, and that's what I was looking for. That's what we get all the time here. And I couldn't. They didn't have
What
any.
kind is this? It's too
Oh,
small.
and then I asked the cashier.
Yeah.
I asked the cashier. I was like, "Do you guys have extra large cups?" Or she was like, "No, that's as far as we go up to." I went, what?
She kind of gave you that look like larger than this. What?
And then their sodas were more pricier. I guess they had raised the soda taxes in New Mexico. So,
Yeah, she gave that look like you crazy. They don't come up bigger than this. But I guess it's Tucson. It's so hot or whatever. They gotta give you more.
See, look at my napkin. This is why I use so damn much. Okay.
While I'm devouring my food, this is my napkin right now.
That's why you only use one napkin, because you don't hardly even wipe your nose. Look at that. That white meat. Thank you.
Get it, man. Get it, man.
And here's the sauce on it.
I hope
Ooh.
you made good.
It look good. That look good. Does it look good? Tell me if it looks good, cause.
You know that blank stare you do when you're doing something very important? You know, you can just like, your tongue ends up sticking out. This is some very important work right here. He's saying, what's up?
I was gonna say something. I totally forgot.
Man, you play too much.
So, I started cooking seafood when I started watching Scissors?
I didn't bring none out.
I'll be right back.
Alright, well, since this is us.
Coming right back. You might need more cucumber now.
Let's destroy this napkin while we can, you know what I mean? Tell me about it. I'd like to ask why you got different sized shrimps, different locations.
Yeah. No, I bought the $24 bag at Walmart. It's a Fiesta pack, and that has a little bit of shrimp, a little bit of mussels, and a little bit of snow crab. And that's what these ones came, the little ones. And then I got a bag of colossal shrimp. So that's what these are. See the difference? That's the difference. Okay. But yes. Oh yeah, I noticed that I really like eating potato volcanoes. That's what I really like to eat.
Potato volcanoes.
Mm-hmm. You get a potato. You put. I usually put
potatoes.
I usually put some shrimp, a sausage, and if I have available at the time, because you don't have to cut these and do all the dissect it and all that. For the snow crab, I put that on there if I have it, and a mussel. And then you put the sauce on there, and then you put a little bit of lemon on there, and you take a big old bite of it. It's a lot of food at once, but it is good. I'll tell you that.
I love potatoes so much, man. You say potato, I show up. Just kidding.
Where's my lemon?
With the munchies. Yeah.
Okay, let me show you.
Get them shoulders out of here. Sorry. I love corn.
Okay, here's my
Not a big fan of the music though.
Here's my shrimp. My sausage. I'm gonna put 2 shrimps in here because these sausages are cut pretty big.
You said everything? Like a potato, some egg?
Potato. Oh yeah, some egg. Egg is the best part.
There's a potato. Oh, you started with a potato.
Yeah.
Ooh, I missed that part.
The main part I like about the egg is the yolk part. I love the yolk part of the egg. So,
Yo, my yolk.
so there's that.
Gotta keep it.
Get some mussel. But I'm missing snow crab, but I ate mine already, so
I'm working on it. If I can get it out.
I got a piece. A little piece of snow crab up in there. And get the sauce.
Nah, you ain't supposed to eat the outside. You ain't supposed to eat the outside. I just realized that right now.
Give me a lemon. Give me a lemon.
Yeah, right here. 4.
And there's a lemon. And there you go. Potato volcano, guys. Take a bite. Take a bite. You won't regret it. I promise. I promise. Yeah. Okay. There's more lemon on there. Okay. Excuse my big bite. I can even move my mouth over. Which way do I go? Which way do I go?
Down the middle. Just right down the middle.
Mmm.
I'm using himself to take himself out. Yeah. Excuse me.
Mm. That was good.
The Angels win.
Mm-hmm. Now, have you guys had a problem with us double dipping or using the same thing while we're looking at fingers, putting our fingers in them? Don't even worry about it. We're married. We're 5 years now.
We people.
So, what's mine is his. Literally, what's his is mine. You know?
I can go. Just gotta watch out in public, man. People are like, oh, look at this guy, man. They ain't got a mask on.
No, we always wear a mask.
Mask over mask on. Ooh.
We always
Mask
wear.
over mask. Ooh. Sounds lit.
I seen a guy in the store one time and he had a mask and it had a beard on there. A beard in the mouth and it looked weird. It was like, I had to look twice. I was like, oh, okay. Mm.
Still working on the same corn, but I'm kidding now. Took a lunch break on this guy.
I remember I kind of got discouraged the last time I made a seafood boil. I didn't do a video, but I made a seafood boil. And I don't know what was going on. Everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody's busy, you know. And nobody ate. I literally sat at the table and ate by myself, which was no fun.
It's not fun to eat myself.
So it kind of just discouraged me a little bit. I don't want to make a lot of food and then have it go to waste.
Second sheet. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. I couldn't. It's hard.
That's my first sheet.
Shoot. Sheet.
Yeah, napkin, please. The main thing that I really what made me to do this boil right here was because I've been really wanting some freaking lobster tail. Like I wanted lobster tail bad. So I'm eating all this and enjoying it, but low key I'm eyeing that lobster.
The baked potato looking guy right up front. Bam. No, don't eat me. Ah. Get over here. Sit down and wait. I said wait. Let me get you, man.
Stop playing with the food. You dork. Okay, I'm gonna take it back. It
bends. Very good.
Meow. This is what it looks like. Lobster tail.
Getting some tail, huh?
Just
sorry.
You silly.
Look, there it goes. I got it.
Okay, guys. Hide behind the lobster tail.
Hey.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
It's dripping.
Okay.
It's dripping.
Ooh.
Man, there's hardly anything in this one. Oh yeah, it's a small piece. That's alright.
Mm.
I'm gonna find you. When I find you, I'm gonna eat you. Oh, I found you. You're gone.
Man. For all those people that did I ever finish telling the story about why I started cooking for seafood? No. No, I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, I started cooking this because that also leads to what I'm about to say right now too.
2 stories in one. Thank you.
I didn't know how to cook seafood. I didn't know anything about seafood until I started watching mukbangs and seeing people eat it, and I was like, dang, especially B-Love. Oh, it was so good. B-Love and Big Guy Appetite. If you think something is gross and you see them eat it, they'll make you want it. Literally, they'll make you want it. Like, I never, like, this kind of seafood, I was like, ew. Like, I was like everybody else. The only thing I eat was shrimp. And finally, I was like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. Like, fuck it. We'll just do it.
Man, I need some help.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Give me some muscle.
You need some scissors? What do you need?
I was playing. I was trying to break this up. I need some muscle.
Cut it up. You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I finally just did it one day. And did it, and then, first I ordered B-Love sauce. And then I made the seafood. And then, yeah, I just tried it, and I hope to God I liked it, and sure enough, I did. It was delicious. It was awesome. And that goes to what I was about to say was, if you see something and you think it looks good, it looks good to you on the video, just try it. Just try it. You got Google, you got YouTube, you can look at for cooking directions, cooking ingredients, cooking steps to making a seafood boil. Like, there's plenty of information out there for you to find out how to get this done. And so that's how I did it. You know, don't ever be the one to say, oh, well, I never tried it because, you know, I was scared, or whatever your reason may be, you know, because you gotta live life, you know, a lot of shit going on today, you know.
Everything happens.
So if you think you might like it, then shoot, give it a try. You don't even have to buy a lot of food. Just buy a little bit. They have little portions anywhere and everywhere. Even Walmart has little packages of snow crab there. I get my snow crab from Fry's. They have always have good deals on their snow crab there. But yeah, if it looks good, try it. Try it, believe me. If you don't like it, then at least you can say you tried it.
It's like one of those movies where the little animal's trying to hide inside the tree trunk, and then the big guy's in there trying to, I'm gonna get you out of there.
Are you struggling over there?
I got it. I'm about to go. Eat his body. There you go. Mm-hmm.
How come you guys didn't tell me my husband needed help? He's over
Bam!
there struggling.
I got the scissors on this side.
But that's him. That's always him. He's always, if he's determined to get it out one way, he's gonna try his hardest to get it out that way. Unless I absolutely suggest he do it an easier way, then he will. But other than that,
It's so good. My other hand is just like this on this side. Right here, bro. Or in here.
say something for your dad.
I'm not getting full yet.
Mhm.
Psych. But it's just so good.
Oh yeah.
I ate a corn. Music might be alright, but I haven't really heard it. I could like it.
Oh my
I
god.
like the Scorpions. We ain't got no Scorpions here.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Those just like straight up scary. Now those ones I would have a problem tasting.
You should get one of those scorpion candies. They have the candies with the scorpion in the middle or whatever. You usually see those at like a truck stop or something. I probably would go for it. It's just very careful when you get to the middle.
I know, right? Fucking bite your tongue out when you get to the tail. But yeah, no, okay.
Just thirsty.
In my family, nobody really tried seafood like that. Me and my mom tried oysters one time, like long time ago, before I even met him. I tried it, and they were alright. They were good. But did you need something?
Hmm?
Did you need something?
Who's going to want it?
Huh?
Who's rinsing her? Go ahead.
Who's rinsing?
Have that one.
Look.
And
So good.
I'll talk to you about that one, like other stuff later. What was I gonna say? Oh, my whole family. Other than the what did I say? Oysters.
Oysters.
Yeah, other than the oysters, we never really had seafood other than shrimp. You know. So, when I did this, and then I started making it more often. And then when I started making this more often, I got everybody in my family hooked. I got my mom hooked. I got my brother hooked. Well, I guess he low-key liked seafood, but I never really seen him eat it. But I did always notice he would get it in when we go to buffets and stuff like that. And then my husband, he never ate seafood. You never had seafood, right?
I had it a few times, but it was mainly just these guys,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much about it. I can't go near the fish department, man.
Oh yeah. And then a couple other people, a couple of my mom's friends, a couple of my friends, I got them all hooked on it, and it was fun. It was nice because now that whenever they somebody asks them if they've tried seafood, they can say, "Oh well, Nisa got me hooked on seafood." So yeah.
Just come over with a little light that says on air.
But yeah, it was cool. I liked it. Just the fact that, you know, I bring something new to somebody in a positive way. You know, they're not like, ew, this is nasty or disgusting. Not one of them ever said that to me. I've literally had people who, the first time trying it, they'll sit here full, like really full, but still eating because it tastes so good. And that makes me happy. That makes me really happy because, you know, life is hard. I don't want to go down the dark hole, so let's just stop there.
Oh, man. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm playing with those games right now. Looking at this like, ooh, what's this? That is a cucumber.
Okay, guys, another potato volcano.
Oh, man. It's about eruption time.
Did you eat one already?
What?
A potato volcano? Did
Nah, I
you? You
haven't.
want me to make you one?
Yeah? So much laid out here, man. I can put it on a wheel and close your eyes.
Potato.
I think I love this stuff so much because it looks like a baked potato after it's cooked. Mean potatoes, these are way back.
Piece of egg. Yeah, he practically grew up on potatoes when he was younger.
Potatoes is life now. Time of the month. Potatoes is cheap, so it was the main thing stocked up in our house. We eat it, we eat it, we eat it. Have
Yeah,
it
if
for
you didn't
breakfast,
eat it,
have it for lunch, have it for dinner. If you didn't eat it, too bad you sat at the table until it was gone by your mouth. Eating it anyway, so eating it one way or another.
okay, then. You in?
Hmm. Can you hand it to me? Oh man.
You would. All those flavors mixed up together. You get the sausage, you get the shrimp, you got the what is it? The texture of the yolk to the egg. Mm. Did you eat some seafood? Yeah. Somebody's here. Who's here? Somebody's here. Who then?
I don't know. I might just have to throw it out there. That. Cool.
Amy? Hi, Amy. Hello. I'll be right back, guys. Wanna pause it or?
I'll keep it going.
Okay, go ahead. Listen up, I see you. Just kidding.
This stuff is a lot of food. I mean, it's not a lot of food. It's just very good food. So I got some shrimps over here. I just down and tore up my the grabber guys, the lobster tails. My bad. There's just so much. I don't know where to go to next. You know, I can go to a mussel. Oh, get strong with the mussels. This is, you gotta put the power in to get it open. Come on, it's fine. The sauce is amazing. It used to be spicy every now and then on, you know, this section, that section, but this particular one, it's not so hot. It's not overpowering anyway. It's just rich with flavor. Like you could throw a clock around his neck and call it Flavor Flav, man. Just bam, that's this right here. Bam. Throw a chain around that thing. That we can see what time it is. It's time to eat. That's what time it is. Yeah. Anyways. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Everything's just so good. Don't know what to go to next. You know, you got the muscle, got the shrimp.
Thank you.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all good. It's all right. Going through the neighborhood in a warm summer night. It's all good. How many of y'all know that song? Anybody know that song? Let me know if you know that song. We need bigger bowls.
I don't know, people. I don't know, this is my second or third. I'm trying to call it quits, man, but it's just the food is just so good. I can't keep going. I mean, if someone give me an opportunity, well, I do have the opportunity right now, but I can't eat this all. But I choose not to. I like to breathe later.
I'm gonna get you that spaghetti.
Gotta keep hydrated, you know, let it function like it's supposed to. Food is amazing. Seafood, I love it. I always loved it from the start. Gonna keep loving it. This is good food.
Bye, Amy.
One thing I mainly can't eat is the fish. For some reason, my body's like, nah, we ain't having none of that. It's supposed to be the same thing with other things, like milk. But
Still what in there?
I still eat it.
Oh, what's up? What's going on?
Just let me breathe for a second, okay? Don't push me to eat.
They're not.
Okay, then I'll have another shrimp. Oh, and it's a big one too. Alright, I'm getting myself in trouble. Yeah, I developed good eating habits when I was younger. The rule was always, whoever cooks the food, which typically my mom, because she's the oldest or whatever. Not the oldest, but she makes good food. Anyway,
Mom's gonna join us.
you feel whatever she cooks, whatever she throws on your plate, you gotta eat it. You gotta finish it. Everything. And if you didn't finish it, you had to stay there until it was gone. So when I was a little tater tot, I used to fall asleep at the table. Everybody be in the living room watching TV, and I'm over here just all finish getting up from my nap, and I'm like, oh man, I still have this much left to eat. But I developed good habits as I got older. I don't waste any food. I don't get more than I'm expected to eat, like at a restaurant or whatever. When I got older, though, my mom would go eat out with us. She threw the same thing in my direction. She's like, "You're gonna finish that food before we can go." Everybody at the table ate. And then with my kids, she's like, "Oh, they're gonna have to finish their food. Get the go plates for them." But you, Mister,
You eat your food.
you, Mr. Emerson, you know you gotta finish that food. We ain't leaving this restaurant.
Just because you're grown and you got a wife and kids.
Yeah, so. And we snacked on some food before we got there too, which was kind of a mistake on my part. I knew better, but still, you got freedom, man. You use it. But yeah, I ate it. I finished it. It was good. Good habits. And my grandma taught me how to mop a dirt floor in a hogan. That's when I learned how to clean, man. Dude. Spit shine that thing, man. And my drill started telling me, I better be able to eat off that floor with no plate. Like, man, that's gotta be clean. He busts out his white glove and he does this. there ain't nothing on it, you get a good job. Whenever I touch something, there ain't nothing on the thing for you to go see. Long story short, whenever someone says long story short, that story is already way too long, man. Finish our today, Junior. I'm full.
Cool, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let me say anything. Like my dad, when we're talking on the phone with my dad or whatever, he says goodbye like 15 times to whoever he's talking to. He could be talking to me, he could be talking to his mom, his brother, anybody. Okay, yeah, goodbye. Which reminds me, tells another story. After that story's finished, alright then. Goodbye. I'll see you later. See you when I see you. Oh yeah, I forgot. One more thing I forgot to add. Things get carried over. I do that when we're on the phone. Like, yeah, I love you.
He does.
Goodbye. Wait, hold on. I forgot to tell you something real quick. And then go off on another little short story. And I'm like, alright, well, I love you. Goodbye. I gotta go now. Oh, which reminds me. One more thing. She's like, is this really the time for you to say goodbye? I mean, no. Are you really for sure you're gonna say goodbye? You're gonna hang up this time? Yeah, I end up saying goodbye like 10 times.
Literally.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's funny. Most of the time.
Yeah.
I need something to drink. Sorry guys, I keep getting up, but I forgot to get my drink when I sit down.
Yeah. 4 kids. 4 wonderful kids.
Marcus!
People always ask me, why you wear shirts with no logos? I ain't trying to represent something that I ain't stand behind.
Huh?
I stand behind myself. I ain't wearing no logos. If you see me with a logo, then I represent it with heart. Or a shirt that someone gave to me that, all my clothes are dirty and I end up wearing,
Okay guys, how long has it been? 47 minutes? Damn, it's a long video.
I think I should use my mouth for the eating, huh? Instead of
Oh no, you're okay.
I know, but man, I just want to keep eating what I'm talking instead, so I don't have to keep eating. And I want to stay here because the smell of this food, the look of this food, being in the
Delicious.
presence of all this food.
Thank you.
Man. Really good
This
stuff.
is how much I love my mellows tea. I got this whole thing, plus a whole another one in the refrigerator. And then when I get a gallon, I also get
In store, portable size, four before we hit up the checkout line.
It's already like halfway
They're
gone.
sorry, like this far. Sometimes the lady's like, you just want me to throw this away for you?
Like no, there's no drink in there.
Like, no, I'm still gonna use this one to refill it. This stuff is plastic. They don't make this stuff cheap. And you don't want it to end up in a sea turtle situation.
Yeah, so that's how much I love my Melos.
This new lifestyle is pretty rough though. Hard to get used to the mask everywhere.
Oh yeah. Our 1-year-old son, I don't know, I just find it very uncomfortable when I go to the store and I see babies, like little babies with no mask, little kids with no mask,
It
and
doesn't
they
sit right.
and they say that 2 years and older, but I don't feel comfortable. So when I absolutely have to take my kids to the store, they wear masks. My 1-year-old, he did really good. He did really good the first time, and then the second time his dad seen him, that's what he We went to Walmart, and he did really good. He was just
Not
he
to
kept
get
his mask
detailed,
on the whole
right.
time.
Separated myself. I came in. He's over here just playing with his mask where it would go over his eye a little bit. Like, buddy, no.
But yeah, other than that, he did really good. I was really proud of him. Really happy to see that because he's seen everybody else, he's seen us have it on, so
He's like,
Kinda
oh,
just
man,
got the
this is
memo.
supposed to be normal. I don't want to be different. I feel like I'm a mechanic shop, just keep rubbing my hands. Yeah, man. That was some good eating.
Okay, guys, so you see my tattoo right here?
Muscles.
I'm gonna get another one right there. Excuse my ugly elbow. But I'm gonna get another one. And it's gonna be
And my elbow looks pretty bad too.
it's gonna be a
Woo, ready to keep my hands down. Oh, I'm just kidding.
it's gonna be a Minnie Mouse. I'm gonna put a Minnie Mouse there, but I just don't know when.
Hannah Mouse. Hannah Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Our oldest, she likes to say, I'm thirsty. Yeah, I had regular people say thirsty with a TH. She starts with S. I'm thirsty. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Thanks for letting me know.
Hand me another napkin, please.
Nope.
What am I supposed to use?
Mama, number 3.
This little pot?
I'm about to get my dad on the phone right after this. No.
So I didn't figure out I had to cut my hand till I started peeling,
Ooh, man.
slicing up the lemon, and just now reminded me of it because I got lemon in it.
Speaking of today's world, when we wear a mask, you know how usually you got this hand sanitizer, and that's a good reminder too. Like, oh yeah, I had a few cuts on my hand. Thanks you world for letting me know I had cuts on my hand.
All right, guys. I'm full.
I'll say
I
one more
tried my
time. I
best.
think it's like I don't know how many times I said I'm full already, but
Well, now I'm full, so that
One
means
more
he's gonna
piece.
stop.
before she looks, hey, what, you got your Milo's tea. The tea on that side. Remember this thing looked like this thing looked like a baked potato, and they got part of the baked potato. You want to show them the baked potato with part of the cookie, please? Okay, I'm done.
All right, guys.
This corn looks so good.
I'm gonna say this for tomorrow. I'm gonna do. Should I do a live?
Yeah.
I'll try to do a live tomorrow, depending how I feel. The night is still young. Okay. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow, and it's gonna be on my. I'll do it on my
Sorry.
Facebook page. If you don't have me on Facebook, it's Nisa Ita on Facebook. Also with Instagram, same thing, Nisa Ita, the exact same way I spell it. Oops,
I
I'm sorry.
use 3 napkins too, man, and they look just like yours. That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
See who does that to you, man. You just see the food and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get it.
So yeah, if you guys can tune in, I'll see you there. Bye, you guys. Good night. Say bye.
Oh yeah. See you guys. It was fun. Thanks. Bye.
Is that the last bye? Are you sure?
I think so. Yeah.
Are you sure? Bye.